What's up, YouTube? It's your boys Team Scheme back at it again with another video, and we're coming at you after a great weekend. Shannon Long Baxter, why don't you tell them what we did?
We got top. Well, what we actually did was beat bums and lose, and not win this YCS. But
losers.
Yeah, first losers. We got top 16. Yeah, at the Vegas 3v3. Yep.
You see how excited we are about it? Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. We had a good run. It was fun. Definitely had a good weekend besides the loss, and yeah, just had a lot of fun with the boys. Shout out to. Probably gonna miss a lot of people, but shout out to Game On, obviously. Angry Comics, I'm About Gaming. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to my teammates, Matt and Wes. You already know. Shout out to the whole Team Scheme. All the playtesting we've been getting in definitely paid off, as you can see. And y'all know who. Shout out to y'all. I'm not gonna say all the names, but shout out to y'all. But yeah, I played Marincess, and I chose it because I wanted to play a deck that I wanted to fit all the hand traps and as much as possible, and be able to do as much consistency as I could in the deck. So that was my reason for playing this deck, and I had a lot of experience with it from last year and Nats and stuff.
If we can play, we can win.
Exactly. That was literally it. I just want to play consistently and win. That was it.
Let's get into it.
Oh, hell yeah, let's get into it. Start off with the Marincess cards. What are monsters? We got 3 Blue Tangs, 3 Spring Girl, 3 Seahorse, 2 Mandarin, and 1 Pask. This ratio I liked a lot. So, like I said before, I wanted to play something as consistent as possible. So I refused to play the level 5. The level 5 is good, but all of these have the same thing in common. Sure, this is the best one, but even without this, it's all 1-card combo. I can normal summon level 5 and do full combo, so I like this ratio exactly how it is. Same, and with this one, I like to follow up with Blue Tang after he uses the first time, return 0. So I wouldn't change anything about this.
Just want to be able to consistently combo and do it multiple times.
Yep, I just want to do that 1-card combo. Now for hand traps, kicking it off with Nibiru, Contact C, Ash, and Effect Veiler. Obviously, Nibiru was insane. Going into this event, I'm sure everyone knew like a Nibiru main deck was going to be a thing. Definitely in the side. But MVP out of all these was Contact C. This card ends turns if used correctly against a lot of the best decks, quote unquote Cash and Despia. So yeah, it just overperforms. It just stops them from doing whatever they were planning on doing. And then don't gotta say anything about these. And there's some niche things you could do with this card that I'll mention later within the deck profile. But yeah, I like that ratio for hand traps a lot. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, we'll kick it off with 3 Silent Minings. Again, consistency. Want to be able to do that 1-card combo. So I play 3 of those for sure. And then going second, Book of Eclipse. I'm a bum. I'm assuming I'm a bum, so I'm not going die rolls. This is just the best game 1 going second card. Book of Eclipse helps clear that cash board, helps against a lot of rogue. Just really good card in general. Does nothing to our deck because it's a link deck, right? So there's really no downside to playing it, right? This card used to be dropless in this deck pretty much. Next we got the 2 Dives and the 1 Ocean. I don't like 3 because this card does nothing by itself. Like I said, I want to do that same 1-card combo. This does nothing by itself. Ocean, we've only ever played 1, so keep it on 1. Yeah, I liked it, so I wouldn't change this ratio at all either. Then for the 1 of Caught by the Grave, I wasn't too sure about Shifter, which hurts the decks a lot, so I wanted to be able to out that, as well as a couple other niche hand traps that could possibly be a problem in the future, as well as the Despia combo. I wanted to stop that gimmick thing. Yep, so definitely worked out because I did stop it today. Now for the traps, to round off the hand traps, Imperm, overperform, really good hand trap. And then 3 Marincess Wave. I know this isn't conventional for most of you Marincess players, but I like 3. I used to play 2 back in the day, but I actually ended up bumping up to 3 because Wave is just nuts against pretty much every deck. And not having to search it is even more broken, or already having it and searching a second copy is even more broken. So I wanted to be able to consistently hit this off Tang, as well as be under the assumption that my triangle is going to resolve. Sure, I'm playing Marincess, and I'm assuming a lot of people aren't going to read my cards or know what to stop. But once you get to those top tables, people are going to read your cards. They're going to realize, okay, triangle is the card to hit. I want to be able to not have to rely on my triangle resolving to search this card. So playing 3 seemed correct, and it was. I like it a lot. But also very easy card to side out going second. Going second, I'll just side out to keep the one. You only need one.
He's also using it to play around nib.
Yeah. Nib. Yeah, because like I said in the beginning, we knew this event was gonna be full of nib, so I wanted to be able to out the nib. So the wave it just kills nib. You really don't care. You nib, chain that, it's just over. So that's it for the main 40 cards even. Now for this extra deck. Kicking off with the Link 1s, we got the 2 Sea Angels and the 3 Blue Slugs. Again, a couple of my ratios, you'll notice, guys, are not really conventional with most Marincess builds. I just play the deck extremely different. I like to go for the grind. Angel and Blue help do just that. Play multiples of this. Also, because cash is in the format, you need multiple copies. You can't play one of this anymore. Can't play just 2 of this anymore. So I like it a lot. Being able to continuously add back from the grave and add the spells and all about your deck is awesome. Now for the Link 2s, we're started off with the 1 Crystal Heart and the 1 Splash Mage. Crystal Heart, again, I know a lot of you guys don't play it. This card's nuts. Helps with a lot of back row decks. Helps with nib. Helps with just anything going into boards. Having the field spell up, it's just nuts.
You won against a Labyrinth player that had skill drain up.
Yeah, I played against 2 Labyrinth decks, both of which they had their animals and just have skill drain. This card just outs it. It's just you just link climb into this and then link this away into a Link 3 or a Link 4, and then that's now unaffected, and you just swinging with your big body, or you can summon Aggernaut to bounce the skill drain. Play later. It's just nuts, guys. So gotta play this card, and then the Splash Mage 1 card combo. You need it for the 1 card combo if you want to do a Link 4. So gotta play it. It's also an insane card to summon off of the 3 corals. So coral, you already know coral. Gotta play 3. I like the grind. So yeah, coral summon Splash Mage is just nuts. So yeah, gotta play this card. It's just nothing really gotta be said about that. And now for the Link 3s, we play the 1 Triangle and the 1 Marble Rock. I used to play 2 of this, but I think we only need 1 now. Same with Triangle, only ever play 1. This is the second best card in extra deck. This card is nuts. The recursion is insane. I play always under the assumption that I could put a full board, have all of the gates or whatever else, but I'm still going to assume they're going to clear my board because that's just how I play. And when they do, this card is nuts. Soul charge back everything back and do the same thing you just did, and then being able to you recycle this card from banish is just nuts. And then recursion with rock, nothing really needs to be said about that. Rock also helps in time a lot. Now for the Link 4s, the big bodies, right? So to start it off, we play the 1 Reef and the 1 Aggernaut. I found myself summoning this card a lot more than this one because of how popular Lava Golem was. I got Lava Golem round 1, and I told myself never again, and I never got Lava Golem again until round 9. I got Lava Golem again, but it was like I couldn't help it. I had to play into it. So yeah, this is really good into a lot of decks. Being able to stop those spells and traps, gain 2 and 3, stopping evenly is nuts. This card is just generically good against anything. Being able to gain advantage is nuts. It's just insane, and it facilitates your combos as well. It can summon from banish. So like I said earlier, when you banish the coral to use effect, later on you're gonna go into this, and you're gonna activate this to summon the coral back. Effect, search trap again. It's just nuts, right? As well as cards that you banish out. Spring Girl is just insane, right? And then the best card in extra deck, I don't care what anyone says, it's World Sea Dragon. This card is nuts. Clears boards. It's not fair. It banishes everything. Battle phase pop cards based on what you have on the board. Like, it's just nuts. It's insane, guys. The fact that it's 1+ effect monster, I'll like use a great Bubble Weave effect, summon back Coral, do her effect search, summon another level 1, and then just go into what's it called? Go into usually that, or this somehow with Splash Mage or something, and then just summon this over that. It's just not fair. Or summon this over that. It's just not fair. Like, the fact that you can do this is just nuts, and then the fact banish both of them in your opponent's board. It's just nuts, guys.
Yours come back, there's no.
Yeah, mine's come back, theirs doesn't because I'm blocked. It's just nuts, guys. And
a lot of people don't know his second effect either.
Yeah, then his second effect is just nuts, guys. I'm just destroying the battle phase. Like, it's just.
You don't know it destroys cards up to the number of co-link monsters.
Yeah.
Non-targeting.
Yeah, it's just nuts, guys. Like, there's no reason to not play this card. But yeah, that's it for extra deck. For those, I know y'all noticed I don't play any of the Exceeds or the Toads or none of that because all of those plays run into nib and it makes you exhaust more cards than you need to. Like I said, I'm trying to do. I said it once, I said it twice, I'm gonna say it a third time. 1 card combo. I only want to use 1 card. All those other Toad plays, you need 2. I'm just trying to use the 1 card consistently. That's it.
You just want to play.
I just want to play. So and that's what I did, and it worked out perfectly. Didn't need toad. I didn't miss any of that. Bahamut, none of that. The Kraken, not necessary. Now for the side deck, pretty good. 3 Joes for more hand traps. 3 Joes, 2 Lancias. Joe was okay. In the future, I'm definitely going to change Joe for something else. Lancia, honestly didn't see it too much, but every time I saw it, it was really good. But yeah, the only thing I would change the Joe is, yeah, I changed the Joe, but I wouldn't change the Lancia. If anything, I probably bump Lancia up just to see it more, because when I did see it, it was nuts. And then for spells, we got the 3 droplets and the 1 feather duster. Droplets honestly overperformed. This card used to be in the main. You can't main it anymore because of cash, but literally into any other matchup is nuts. If I know I'm about to go first, I'll side it in as well, because the whole thing that you do with the field spell, you summon pretty much big body, use field spell, equip coral with the friends, you search the trap earlier in the turn, you set droplets, you negate with the trap, and then that same turn you activate droplets, send the equip, you activate coral, add the wave back. For my Marincess players, we all know wave is the once a turn, so just being able to recycle this one wave is just nuts. So I definitely like the droplets. I did exactly that throughout the tournament, and it was amazing. And then a 1 feather duster for back row decks. Gotta respect back row decks for what it's worth. I just don't want to lose to nonsense, so play the 1 feather duster. Then again, back row decks, 3 evenly matches. Yeah, I don't really got to say anything about that. 3 evenly match. Back row decks just gotta get rid of them things and play Yu-Gi-Oh. I just want to play. And then another MVP goes in match. This card's nuts. It just demolishes cash. I don't side it in against Despia. It's good against a lot of rogue, and it's good for the Nibiru. You got two goes match can no longer get Nibiru. Can't get lava golem. You're just safe. So really good card in general. And then also I forgot to mention the combo that I was talking about earlier with the YCS Contact C was really good. Was you summon Contact C, they skip their turn or whatever. Then on your turn, you do full combo, and you summon Aggernaut. You'll activate Aggernaut, target the Contact C as well as whatever else you got on the board, and you just put it back in your hand, guys. And then you just proceed to have Contact C in your hand for the rest of the game.
So you don't want them to keep it because cash will distribute it over.
Yeah, cash. Eventually, like a competent player is just going to tribute it over it or kill it somehow. Try to enter battle attack. So you just bounce it to your hand. As soon as they summon, you just summon it again. It's just nuts, guys. So that was another reason why I found out. Shout out to Chris James. He told me about Contact C. Once I read it, and then I remembered that Aggernaut can bounce. That was pretty much sealed the deal on what deck I wanted to play for the YCS. I figured it was either going to be Marincess or it was between Marincess, Marincess, Despia, or Cash. But Cash pretty much went to the bottom of the list because Despia and Marincess can do this combo. So I figured it's going to be one of those 2 decks. And yeah, I took Marincess and did pretty good. Almost got to a dub, guys. We almost did, man.
Any changes you would make?
Any changes? Like I said, I take out the draw for other cards that I'm still contemplating. In the main deck, no. I like the main deck exactly how it is. 40 with all those hand traps. I like it a lot. Extra deck. Oh, one change I for sure will make an extra deck because it came up a couple times. Funny enough, it used to come up when Needle Fiber was in the format because every deck summoned Needle Fiber. But Water Charmer. Though you won't always have a target like we used to, Water Charmer still comes up for when you do get nibbed and you can extend past it because if you already use your Link 1s, the Link 1s can only be summoned once per turn, right? So say I got like a Spring Girl in my hand and I got nibbed, I'll have a nib and I'll have a Spring Girl. I'll just summon the Spring Girl and just go into Water Charmer and go from there. Like it came up like I want to say 3 or 4 times. I still won those games, but had I had the Water Charmer, it would have been a better play every single time. So I'm going to put Water Charmer in. I'll probably take out a Coral, possibly. But yeah, definitely got to play that card. That card's nuts. So
yeah. Let me ask you, how many times did you get Mind Hacker today?
How many times? I got Mind Hacker 0 times today. That shit never happened. They never got that far.
Never got the full combo against this man. It never happened.
Never happened, man. Because y'all saw the hand trap lineup. It was just nuts. Not once, man. The cash matchup was like really, really, really easy. It was just nuts.
Which is one of the reasons we didn't take cash. We just assumed everybody would be overly prepared for it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hard to play around everything. You have to choose like,
yep.
Am I feeling like they got lava golem or do I feel like they got book of eclipse. Like, you can't play around everything.
Everything, nope, yeah. So yeah, really good in the cash, guys. Definitely try this list out. You'll notice that you're playing through the hands properly. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. We'll keep the content coming. Shout out to my boy Wes, cameraman. Shout out to Matt, other person on my team, and we just gonna keep moving. Hopefully, we do well in the other YCS to come. Jeez, take it easy, guys.